Hello everyone, Alien Volt here, and I am playing the beta for BattleBorn. Now BattleBorn is very similar to another game I played the beta for, and that's Overwatch. They both have over 20 characters. Now each character has their own unique class. They have their own passives, their own abilities, and you need to know what they are. Because one concept in this game is team play. And in order to win in this game, you definitely need a very good team. Which means you need to consider having a healer, a tank, a support class, a DPS class. You have to have a very good makeup in order to be successful in this game. Why? Because it's based on a strategy concept of an MOBA. So when you look at games like Heroes of the Storm, Dota 2, that's what this game's like, only you're playing it in first person. Now there's a lot of characters to choose from, like I said, so no matter what your play style, what you like to do, whether you're used to MMOs or whether you're used to first-person shooters, the odds are you're going to find something you feel comfortable with here. But one thing to keep in mind, like I said, is this game is designed for team play. So if you enter a match and there's already a healer and there's already a tank and you wanted to play one of those two, you need to probably talk to your team and see if someone will switch you. If not, you're going to have to pick a DPS, so find one that you really enjoy playing. Now, as you're playing this game, you actually level up in the match. You actually go into a match each time and you earn levels in the match, but the levels aren't based on your character level, they're based on your skills. So as you gain each of these levels, what you do is you upgrade your abilities. And you choose things like, do I want to do extra damage or do I want to do healing? You know, do I want to create a stronger shield for my teammates or do I want to disable enemy shields? Do I want to do more AoE damage? Or do I want to do single target damage? I mean, each time you upgrade your abilities, you have to keep one of these concepts in mind. Now, if you're looking at Wrath here, Wrath was actually one of the characters I really enjoyed playing. But I'm going to tell you straight up that first-person shooters are not designed to be first-person melee games. They're really not. And although you can melee in this game, don't expect your DPS to be in the #1 spot. At least not until you get really good with your character. Because, from my experience, every time you get exposed, the enemy team has at least 3 range classes all over you. So it's really hard to stay alive unless you have a healer healing you. Now if you have a healer healing you, you're going to be able to stay out there and do a lot of damage, but the odds are the healer is going to be healing the tank and not necessarily you. Your job is going to be more of doing DPS and keeping people off the healer. At least it should be. Now, the way this game is designed, if you see me playing here on my match, you actually have to earn currency in the match. Just like you would in, say, playing Heroes of the Storm to activate the elite NPCs to come out and assist you in, you know, killing the other NPCs or the other players and their characters. What you have to do is you have to activate these things, whether they be turrets, you know, robots, healing stations, whatever it is. You have to go through here and you have to activate these things, and they're all over the map. And there's multiple pathways on the map, so you can't just say, oh, it's very linear, it's one line. No, it's really not. There's multiple pathways, so enemy team members can easily sneak up behind you and destroy your NPCs or your stations behind you, your healing station, and then come in and attack you. And you won't have any backup. So you really have to strategize and keep an eye on that, because otherwise you're going to fail. This game is definitely the most strategic first-person shooter I think I've ever tried. There's a lot of objectives in this map. It's not just your primary mission, it's everything else on the side. And it's a lot of work. It really is. But it can also be a lot of fun once you understand what you're supposed to do. Now, personally, my first 2 matches were horrible. They really were. They were bad. I was the type of player you did not want on your team. That was me. Because I had a general idea of what or how to play a first-person shooter, but not really understanding the concept of what I was supposed to do. Now, once I went in and I played the co-op mission, and they do give you one on the beta here, I'll make another video of that as well. But once I played the co-op mission, I actually understood the concept of the game and where they were actually going with it. And it is very, very similar, like I said, to the MOBAs that you're accustomed to when you play Heroes of the Storm or Dota 2. So then when I went back into multiplayer after playing the co-op experience, I actually enjoyed it much more. Because I didn't feel lost. I knew what the objective was, I knew what the purpose was of everything, and I just had a better understanding of it. And I'm not a very big MOBA fan. I'm really not. I don't play a lot of them. I do play Heroes of the Storm. I have it on my PC. I've got some extra characters through World of Warcraft and, you know, Diablo and things like that that I have played the game, but I don't have very many hours on it. You know, I mainly go on and play with a friend here and there, you know, but I'm not a big fan of those types of games. So it was very unfamiliar concept. A very unfamiliar territory for me. But I'm going to end the video here. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.